Okay, how exciting. How exciting is this? I gotta show you Sky's stocking. I put Sky's stocking right there. I have to do the altar. I want to get rid of the fall altar and I want to do the winter altar. These are my reading glasses, a pair of my reading glasses from Temu. Welcome back to the first episode of Coffee with Poet. For someone in the comments said, make this the last change. I am so sorry. How I did the Wayward Widow. I did something like A Wayward Woman. I did Wayward Woman's Path or some. I'm sorry. Been trying to find my way with 9 months now. Today's another Tuesday. Sky passed on a Tuesday. You know, I'm trying to find my way with the channel and what fits it best. And back in the day, I'm cold, so I'm layered. So I got the. Do you remember how crazy Coffee with Poet was? This has got little hand thingies. Look how cute. Tree of Life. It's got a hood, but I'm a little chilly because it's freaking cold here. Yeah, back in the day, Sky would be at work, and then I don't know if I was still at Bayada or not at that point, but I had this whole group of women and some guys. I have my contact in, and it's bothering me a little bit. I have my blues in, my brilliant blues. Anyway, and so I had this channel, Coffee with Poet, and then I would like, pretty much every day do a video, and I had my coffee, and you guys would say, oh, Poet, I made coffee, or I made tea, or I have a glass of wine, or I have a glass of water, or whatever your drink of choice was, and we would talk about stuff. And there was, in the month of February, if my mind is right, if it's not, please forgive me. There were two of my friends have birthdays. They're not dead. You guys are alive. Have birthdays in February. And they're real close together. Karen, I saw you pop up in the comments in one of my last videos, and I was talking about Coffee with Poet, I think. And Karen is a northern woman. I think it's a northern woman. And Karen, we haven't chatted for a long time, and we need to do that again. But you popped up, and I think it was like, because Karen was one of the people that I got a cupcake, and like we did cupcake things, right? And Bevan, and it was just a good time. It was a group of women and a couple of guys like Corey. Everybody remember Corey, my YouTube son Corey? I'm still in touch with Corey a lot. I'm so proud of Corey. Okay, first off, there's the coffee. I've got my Dollar Tree evergreen glass. I've got my Ready Whip. I've got my cherry. I even have a cookie from one of those tins, you know, those tins that you get at Christmas time. I got a million things to show you. Okay, so I kept trying to find the name, okay, because I don't want to carry around Widow, because Sky, you know, Sky, you'd have to live with Sky to understand Sky. He would not want me carrying around stuff that created any kind of sadness. Like, that wasn't Sky's bag. And so I'm like, where do I place myself? In YouTube land. Back in 2016, 2017, I had anxiety bully. I was tapering off my benzo. I tapered off. Was off for 3 months. I had to get on a plane. I went back on the benzo. I've been on the benzo since, blah, blah, blah. But through there, I had a couple other channels, like a bunch of them. They lasted like a month, a week, a day. And I kind of got tired of the whole thing. And then I did this Coffee with Poet. and it wasn't a big channel. It was like 300 people, I think. You guys, if you remember, let me know, what did we have? But it was this amazing group of women, and we weren't chatting over on Messenger, so it was like we were chatting here. And so as I was trying to find my way now as to where I am and what's going on in my life, I thought, would it be kind of cool to bring back Coffee with Poet? What do you think? I kind of like these. Don't think these kind of make me look like a librarian or something, wearing a collar with a turtle on it? Speaking of, I can see real clear now. The lake where we walk is now closed off for construction. They're gonna dredge it. They're taking all the wildlife out. They're dredging it. They're gonna make it part of it not a swampland. They're making it a wetland. Part of it a wetland, and they're going to make it real clean. And I just realized this said love, peace, and joy on it. So you can't walk down there anymore. It's all blocked off. I got a notice to, so we're now Coffee with Poet, episode 1, February 26th. We'll just call it episode 1. Let the craziness begin. If you thought The Wayward Widow was one thing, this is a whole different ball game. This is a whole different thing. In this episode 1, I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff, and I'll show you a bunch of stuff. And one of the things I'll show you, Gio, my fiance, George, Gio, whatever you want to call him, he has an easel. He's a painter. Remember I showed you this painting here that he did? Okay, so he's a painter. He has an easel, and there's his board, and he has a projector, and he used my tripod, and he drew the picture of what he's going to paint next. So there's his projector and all that, and he's painting this picture that I took down at the ocean. He's got paint class tonight. From he'll leave at 5 o'clock, and then I won't see him till sometime tomorrow. But, well, he has 4 hours of paint class, but then still, I won't see him until tomorrow. So I want to show you a couple things. So that's the sketch. I got to see him do the sketch, which was pretty cool for me. Here's where I'm at. I did a bunch of the brown. I did a bunch of brown here. And I also ordered glue to seal all this stuff. So I think the next color I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do the white. And the white is everything that you see here that's white. Look. Right? Okay, that's that. I got a notice from, don't you hate it when you open up your mail, your Social Security, your email or a text or anything, and you get something and you're like, I didn't expect this. I got something from Social Security, and I was like, why? It's like getting something from the IRS, which I did a month ago. But, so I had to go on my site, and it just was, my increase for 2025. I'm at the card table. If you guys remember from back in the day, I was sitting over there along that wall. That's where the card table was. I was facing the same direction I'm facing now. And I would sit in one of these metal chairs at the card table, at that card table that's right behind me, that I now use as an eating table. But this is just so exciting for me because this feels like going back home, And yeah, so I have contact lenses in and reading glasses, but my contacts are great for far away. But if I want to see anything, I have to wear reading glasses, and I really like these. These are from Temu. I got them in a pack of 5, And these are my absolute favorites. So today I went to my PCP. I had 3 things to talk to him about. 2 of the things I can discuss with you guys. One of them I just won't. But it's nothing terminal or anything. It's just extremely private. So, but anyway, I've had this crackling in my ear, right, in my right ear. It's like somebody took tin foil and just kept like, and it started like after my cold. So he checks my ears. He checks this ear first, which has no sound, like other than a little bit of tinnitus. And he's like, Poet, your ear is like 80% clogged with wax on the left. That's giving me no problems. So he said, put your eardrops in. And he said, it looks like it'll loosen up like right away. So he put eardrops in and then use the bulb and squish the water in there. And so this ear, which is giving me the problem with the Reynolds wrap, he looks in there and he goes, that ear is so perfect, pearly gray, exactly as it's supposed to be, not an ounce of wax, nothing. And I'm like, what? So he's just going on and on about how perfect my ear is over here on the right, and that's the one that's doing all the crackling. So he said to, my lens is bugging me. I should put a drop of solution on it. So he said to either, 1, give it time, or I could use something like a Nasacort, something like that. I'm just going to give it time because it only happens like a couple times a week. The other thing was my Ativan. I told him, I said, my psychiatrist is going on maternity leave and I don't know if she's coming back. And like, if she doesn't come back, am I going to be stuck and not have Ativan? And he said, you cannot be without your Ativan because you've been on it since you were 27 and you're now 65 plus. So he said, if you were to stop your Ativan, it would be a life-threatening situation, which I know all too well. So he said, we're not going to let you hanging. I'm like, thank you so much. So they'll prescribe there if need be. He said, even if your psychiatrist takes more time off and your scripts kind of like fall between the cracks or something, he said, contact me and I'll call you in a script. So that scale said I weighed 103. That was fully dressed after I had tea, after I had water, blah, blah, blah. So I'm about 101, which is fine by me, no issues. I'm going to show you some things. You know how I did this back with Coffee with Poet? And so for the person who said, no more changes, I totally get you. And I think you're so cute, and thank you so much. I'm not changing. I won't change again. I promise. I promise. I bought these. I don't know if I showed these. These are eyeliners. Supposedly, these are eyeliners, right? And they do not work at all. So there's all these different colors. And when you look at the ad on Temu, like this is the first product I got that's really crap. And I'm going to ask for a refund. They were a couple bucks, but that's not the point. They don't work. So I'm going to ask for a refund and see what that process is, because I don't know what the process is. But don't order these. If anybody's going to order these eyeliners, when you look at it, it looks like it's real. It like just flows on. It doesn't. It doesn't. Don't get them. Okay, something else. You know how you wake up in the morning and your breath is like, yeah. Do you remember these? You know how hard it is to find these little, like in my area anyway, these little packs of chiclets? I love chiclets. So I keep these next to my bed and I keep a pack opened so that if I get up in the morning, because of being on medication, sometimes your mouth is really dry, and it's like a camel died in your mouth or something. And so I'll pop a chiclet in my mouth and just chew it for a minute or two and then put the gum next on the table next to my bed. But I keep these next to the bed. Get these things. These are Cannell Original. I found these at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, or get them and then put a little pack in your pocketbook, so that you don't have to carry around like a whole bunch of stuff. You know, that's that. Coffee. I got stuff to show you, ladies. So anyways, as far as the doctor, my vitals are good. He just said for me, just if you need to see me, if you have a problem, if something's going on, call for an appointment. We'll put you in. So I don't have like any set time. Gio went with me and he met my doctor. And my doctor was so happy to hear that I was engaged. He gave me the biggest hug, because he said to Gio, he's like, I've known her for a long time, and you're getting a good woman. You're getting a good woman. Yeah, that's what he told him. And Gio's like, yeah, I know it. And he said, oh, I'm so happy for you, Poet. I'm so happy for you. And I said, well, things seem like they could move, kind of fast. But he said, listen, at your age and his age and our ages, because my doctor's like about my age, right? A little bit younger. He's like, you don't need to date for 10 years. That's what he said. Here's the contact lenses I'm using right now. The Air Optics Colors. They're Brilliant Blue by Alcon. And a couple people gave me some ideas, 1-800-CONTACTS, and then Fresh Look or something like that. I have it all on Messenger. And I've been getting better and better and better with Messenger. I've really been trying to. There's a couple people that I haven't contacted, nor have they contacted me in forever. But there's the color that I'm wearing now. It's Brilliant Blue. But I want aqua. I want. That'll be a little while. Today, sometime today, an ornament is coming, our first Christmas ornament for him and I. I will show you tomorrow when it comes. Tomorrow morning, my friend Dave is coming up for coffee. He couldn't make it on Monday. Something came up like literally last minute. I had just brewed coffee and he texted and said, I'm sorry. Like, oh, my lens. He said, I'm sorry, something came up. Maybe Wednesday. So we set for tomorrow. I used the Pantene on my hair again this morning. I need volume up here. I don't really want to tease my hair because I don't want to damage it more. And I said about maybe I should get mousse. And in the day, I've tried mousse, I've tried hairspray. So like I know what mousse feels like, and it's like it can get stiff and sticky. But I need this. It seems like this is where I need the help, aside from inside my head, which, but like up here, right? Ladies, right? I want to get those extensions with the little points on. They're, how much are they? There's 20 is, what was it? 50 to a bundle. I need 4 bundles. That's 200 extensions for volume and length. If you have thin, short hair. And they're, it would come out to be almost $100. That's just gotta wait. That's gotta wait. But anyway, I want to show you. I ordered BB cream. I talked about this, I think, yesterday. I ordered 3 tubes of BB cream from Temu at $3 a bottle. When it comes in, I'll show you. You want to try BB cream. Right now, I'm going between CoverGirl Clean Matte, Ivory, but I need a shade darker. I think 1 shade darker. And I also have Longwear Makeup Revlon Color Stay. Now, the only thing I really like about this is it has the pump. So I can just put it on my hand and then put it on. It says it lasts 24 hours, but it really doesn't. And again, I got the the lightest color. I keep, because I think I look really pale, but then I put a really light foundation on, and it makes me look like a ghost. And I said this before, if you're looking for a really good blush, get this e.l.f. monochromatic stick. I get these from, well, I'm sure that Temu has it, but before I knew about Temu, I got these from Amazon. And it just looks like this. And I just put like a streak here and a streak here. And then I blend up either with my fingers or with this, one of these guys. Yeah. So I wanted to show you that. So I need, the BB cream will take a little bit. I have 2 packages that are kind of sitting somewhere. They're going through customs. Okay. Now for the good stuff. Ladies, if you like to wear, like, what do we wear to bed? We're gonna talk for a minute about what we wear to bed. I have I have this set of, like, for in the summertime, a little polka dot pajama top with the spaghetti straps with the little shorts. It's cute, decent little set. I got it from Amazon. Really like it for in the summertime. When I was a kid, it was nightgowns. I lived in nightgowns. We lived in nightgowns. Usually from a thrift shop. As I got older, I never really went for like pajama sets. Like, you know, like, I'm just not a pajama set kind of person. I do have my robe. You guys have seen me in my robe when I'm freezing. But Gio he does Tai Chi and Chinese Kung Fu. And Chinese Kung Fu was created by a woman. So I said to him the other day, can you teach me Chinese Kung Fu? And he said, well, you don't really have the strength in you for that, but I could teach you some self-defense methods, some movements. And then I got thinking about it early this morning, and I'm like, wait a minute, it was created by a woman, and you say I don't have the strength? I'm like, I want to learn. Anyway, I'm learning Tai Chi, which is so, it's so flowy and beautiful. And you do this, and you do this. Yeah. So he has outfits, Tai Chi outfits. And I don't know if I showed this, but I might have with this is how you do the buttons. Isn't that cute? And I think I did show this because I said I'm not sure what kind of color this is. But talk about silky, soft, smooth. I love it. And I showed the pink. Did I show the pink? If I didn't show the pink, because sometimes I'll do a video and then I'll delete it. Maybe it's too long and I just will delete it because it's too long. But, so if I already showed this, don't worry about it. Just ignore it. This is a medium. And it's the pink one. And I might have already shown the pink one. And it's got the little, see how cute this is? It's like a little skirt thing. And then it's got the lace. Look, and it's a one piece. So it has the lining. I love the color. I can pull off pink. With as fair as I am, like I can pull off pink. Okay, and then, since Christmas is coming up, I ordered, yes I did, in a small. I ordered, let me fix it, let me make sure it's all. Got this from Temu. I had it hanging on the back of the closet door. So it's all messy. I'm going to make sure it's not inside out because of the way that I tried it on. And then look. We got the Santa. We got the little Santa look all the way to there. Get the lace. Is that not stinking cute or what? I'm sorry. There's the back with the black, and the lace goes all the way around with the thongs. Hey, I might be 65, but I'm not dead. Those things are not expensive. I bought a third outfit. It's in the closet. I have to, in the back of the door, I have to stitch the straps. The straps are a little bit too big. I have to just either take a safety pin and move them like this, or I have to just get black thread and stitch it up. But it's pretty, it's on a scale of it's tame and wild, it's like a 12. Yeah. But it's just a little bit too big, the straps in the back, so I have to stitch them up. But all three of these were less than $18 for 3. That's including shipping. So if you're looking for those of you who are looking for something a little sexy, a little dressy, a little feminine, a little sensual, check Temu. If you're a Temu shopper, check Temu. Because if you went into a store and got lingerie of any kind, like a silk nightgown that came down to the knees or whatever, you're going to spend more than $18 probably on just one. So I'm just saying, I did hear from my friend Dave. He told me that Amazon is starting a storefront where they're going to have items under $20. Shipping's going to take about as long as Shein and Temu. What they're trying to do is compete because they're losing business to Shein and Temu. I have never shopped on Shein at all, so I don't know what they have over there. I did do a Google comparison, and it says that Shein has a lot more clothing than Temu does. I'm also seeing a lot more affiliate sellers. So if you could place an order, and some of it comes from Temu, and some of it comes from like somebody in New York or somebody in California, like the Gio ordered something. What did he order? It's coming from Texas, so it's moving its way through Texas. The couple things I've ordered that I'm waiting on, ornaments and stuff, they're going to send it to New York, and then from New York down. New York is it has the label, they're waiting for the package, and it's going through customs. So there's a couple things too. I just wanted to show some things. This is kind of what I did. One of the things that I did on Coffee with Poet. I'd get a whole bunch of things together that I purchased, or Sky got for me, or we got when we were out, or whatever. Some things that I've tried that I really liked or didn't like, and then I would show you guys and give you my ideas. I am reading comments. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for the people who understand about my situation with my son. There's been 0 contact. My phone is blocked. My email is blocked. If he was to send me anything, it would go right to spam. And if a call comes through and it's a number I don't understand, because he would grab up Google numbers, I'm letting it just go to voicemail, and then Gio said he would listen to it. And if it happens to be my son, then we block that number, because this is something I have to do at this point. It's like there's no more choices, you know. I can't keep this pattern going. It's been too long, too much damage for me, and I can't do it. So that's it, episode 1, November 26th. I'm going to be going over to Sky's obituary and leaving a message for him. And I'm going to do meditation. I'm going to do my walk with Leslie. If you guys, and I've talked about this before, it's Walk at Home. It's Leslie Sansom, and she's got over 5 million subscribers. And there's so many different exercise videos that you can do right from your living room. Anything from 15 minutes on up. So please, if you want to exercise and you can't afford to go to the gym, or you're just uncomfortable going to the gym, but you really want to get your body moving, you want to get some cardio, you want to, check her out. Just type in walk at home with Leslie in the search bar at YouTube, and it will come up. You'll find her. Now, sometimes it's her doing the leading of the exercises, and sometimes it's one of her group members. But if you scan down, you'll find beginner ones, you'll find all kinds of things. So I encourage you to do that to kind of get your body moving. That's what's been helping me to kind of tone and, tone in the areas I want to tone. And Gio stepped on the scale, and since we've been together, which is now we're in week 15. We're in week 15. He's lost 4 more pounds. He had lost 40 pounds over the last couple of years, and he's lost four more pounds in the gone on 15 weeks we've been together, because he's very active. We're walking, we're doing Tai Chi, he's doing Walk with Leslie with me, and there's this like go, so that's good. That's a good thing. It's a good thing all the way around. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for being here. It feels like coming home to do Coffee with Poet. Feels like coming home. So I appreciate you, I really do. And I want to thank anybody who has gone over to Tammy's channel, Tammy's Soul Journey with Tammy, something like that. Just type in Soul Journey, Tammy's Soul Journey, something. You'll see Tammy in my comments. She's super sweet. And she's starting her channel, and she's building it up. And so for those of you who've gone over and you've subscribed, thank you very much for doing that. It's really hard to get a channel going. It's really hard. And so if you can go over and hit the subscribe and just check her out, just hit the subscribe and check her out. She's starting a podcast also. And so you might want to check out her podcast. And her and I are going to do a collab. I think we're going to do a Zoom call, and then we'll bring it over onto YouTube, something like that. We'll get it figured out. But that ought to be, a lot of fun too. So take care. Thank you for being here with me. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.